Commissioner Manfred joins me for our final presentation, I would like to call your attention to the video monitor for a presentation about 2015 inductee Pedro Martinez.
He's like a giant, but he's an older man's body. Just his presence when he's out there.
An absolutely sensational performance by the best pitcher in baseball.
You have the electric stuff, the electric personality, and you have an instant superstar.
It's not an elbow and it's not a shoulder. It's a pulled muscle under the right shoulder blade.
Will Pedro heal in time to get the ball tonight?
He knew the importance and the presence he had, that he has an opportunity to take that ball, he's going to.
Forget about the doubts. There he is getting loose. We're only again in the third inning.
We didn't know what we were going to get from him, and he came in and completely pitched different than anybody had ever seen him pitch before. He transformed from a power pitcher to a finesse pitcher in one game, and he did it on the fly against the best hitting lineup in the major leagues.
No hits allowed by Pedro Martinez, and they are in the American League Championship Series.
To have that ability to do that on that stage when you're not at 100%, that shows you how competitive Pedro is. Tale of two worlds. One, the day he pitches, which he's not so funny.
He's changing the man, he hit Pedro!
And then the days he doesn't pitch, where he was borderline comical or annoying. One of the funniest is when everybody had enough of how loud he was when he wasn't pitching, and then time to steal poles.
Now, this is the only way you could possibly keep him quiet or in one spot for any longer than a minute.
That outgoing personality really showed the days he didn't pitch, but the days he pitched, it was ultra competitive.
Pitching for the American League from the Boston Red Sox, Pedro Martinez.
That was the most electric 6 outs ever in an all-star game. As a catcher, you analytically, you're going through, it's like, how can he get a pitch Sammy? How's he going to pitch McGuire?
4 consecutive strikeouts for Pedro Martinez.
He's facing the most elite offense, period. He says, I'm coming after all of you, and this is what I've got. And you're going to know who I am after this. Pedro brought a different flair to the games which he pitched. He brought a different fan base. It went from normal Fenway, loud and very passionate, to overly loud, overly passionate.
10 shuttles from Pedro Martinez in a complete game effort.
No, it's the first one that I'm close to or been a part of that is going in the Hall of Fame. I got my own butterflies for him, and know how much that means to him. Little guy, big heart, big stuff. He beat the odds, and now he's going into the Hall.